Welcome to another edition of YY Crypto. Like most crypto channels, we're going to tell you something maybe a little different because it's Carry on My Wayward Son. That's right, you damn degenerates. Oh man. So I've been listening to a lot of other channels, and one thing I've noticed is people are in this limbo. Sometimes they're like, well, maybe it's over. Maybe it's not going to bounce back. Blah, 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 blah. I think it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. We've had our first wave. You got the election coming up. And then I think after the election, boom, it's going to start. I hope. But really, if you got into this game and you weren't planning to hold till 2025, November-ish, give or take 90, you probably don't belong in the game. But let's have some fun. Let's look around, and we'll see what we're talking about here. Super Tiny Mo. And this is, what is today? Coin market cap has fear and greed is neutral. Bitcoin's up to 62. Let's just take a look at Bitcoin for a minute. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty sexy. Almost, shall we say, double bottom? But it would be lovely to see this crash. That's the other thing I think you guys don't realize is when this crashes and you're still before your profit taking. So if you have a coin and it hasn't hit its potential max yet, and you're not in the full potential of the bull run, to have it crash is a beautiful thing. I know it scares a lot of people, but man, that just gives you more time to buy, man. But it does appear to be holding that line, right? Like right around that. What's that low there? For the day, let's check monthly. So you almost have an ugly V there. What's the low there? 52. For the year, bang. 26. That's the danger zone right about here. 53. It's hard to do it with that floating fucking target, isn't it? Yeah, right around 50. I'm not sweating it though. I think with the elections coming up, I think they eased. The Fed kind of eased things a little bit. But kind of look at this. Look at this mark. Bang. Long. 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 You could have. This is a day trading wet dream right here. Anywho, so the reason we look at Bitcoin, it kind of tells us where the market's going, what our coins are going to do. But if you're not really, trading, who cares, right? I mean, you don't really care what it does unless the market shoots so high up, you've held your coin for a year and a day, and you've hit your profit taking point. Then by all means, get out. That's part of your plan. You executed a great game plan. Reap the rewards. Take the benefits. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if they have the what's hot in crypto. Oh, it's taking a while to load. I should have clicked on another coin. Goodness gracious. Here we go. Most visited cryptos. Look at what we got going on. Moo dang. Garbage. Let's see. So we got Sui, XRP, Solana. That makes sense. That's crap. I don't really know about crap. Interesting. Caspa is just pure Teflon, man. Those of you who got in early enough on Caspa, kudos. I mean, holy shit. That thing has been nothing but producing money. Oh. What an earner. It was an earner at .00 something. It was an earner at 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, 8 cents. It just continues to earn. Man, 16. It's on fire. Just slowly goes up. It's just bananas. All right. That kind of rallies out that. If I looked at this from a distance, and if you've done any research on your own, you're probably Solana, XRP, and Sui kind of stick out to me. So does Caspa. I never really got into this one at $1.60. Toncoin could be interesting. Didn't really hit it. But let's check out the number one coin of the hour, shall we? It's got a quadrillion coins. I'm kidding. It's 420 billion. Oh, and look at that! Look at that lovely chart. Let's check out the all-time spank, shall we? So you could have gotten this for God knows how many zeros. Now it peaked. Now it's just going through. What is it? What makes this coin so great? Let's find out. Absolutely goddamn nothing. If you invest in this, this might as well be like just this thing going in and out of. Pick any orifice you want and just stare at this and imagine it penetrating it, because that's what you deserve for investing in Mudang. My God. All right. Yeah, I probably wouldn't invest in that one. Let's see what else is going on in the crazy world of crypto. XRP. Say it isn't so. XRP again. So, wow, damn, look at that. It's like it reads our voices. You gotta love the 427 if it was original. So I would still watch YouTube, get a voice, just hear different opinions about the coins you like. One thing that I think, let's go back to like a watch list. So get a group of coins that you think are kind of neat, put them on a watch list, and then I would say coins that you've probably invested over a year in are probably XRP, Caspa, Hedera, Quant, EOS, probably just approaching a year. And then you have coins that, I don't know, I didn't quite get on top of soon enough. Maybe Piss, Ondo, Wormhole, Aerodrome. Some of these coins, you hope do well, in the next bull run. But get yourself just a hit list of things that you like or that you want to watch. Now, I had some crazy ass coins on here too, but most of them are dust. Gaming coins is another thing that you might want to look into. Gaming normally hits later on, though. That's kind of like the tail end. The tail end of the tail, you get to see the gaming start to take off. But another interesting angle, just killing time. We're carrying on. We're wayward sons. So I was talking to a friend today, and he asked me, I think he asked me about Algorand. I think I said they were doing like digital passports for healthcare or some shit like that. But I was like, still has potential. Can never really count algo out. But it was the funny thing he said. He goes, I haven't really done anything in crypto. I haven't had time. I haven't looked at it. I've just let it be. And he has ETH. I think he might have XRP, maybe a little bit. He's got, several thou just sprinkled around. I told him that's probably the best thing you can do is absolutely nothing. Because if you were watching this up and down cycle, even the novices I talk to, they get scared. They're like, what? Oh no, it's down. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's down. Unless you if you don't have that mental mentality, this is the wrong game for you. But even more so, if we go back to previous videos, you want to set your standards, you want to set your multiplier, you want to set your profits of when you feel comfortable getting out of a coin. If you feel comfortable, you hit your mark. Say with, let's pick one. Let's go EOS, right? Let's go to all. Or well, maybe we'll be fair. We'll go with a year. All right, a year's fair enough. Let's do a year. Because this fits the year and a day cycle, doesn't it? So let's say you got in at give or take a penny. Okay? For the sake of joyfulness. And you watch it go up, goes down, goes up, spikes up, crashes, goes down, crashes. So yeah, your first high was, my goodness, almost $1. So if you invested at a penny, 300, 500, 1,000, you almost 100x'd right there. Now that's not, if you live in the States, you need to make a decision of, if I take profit now, is the capital gains going to be worth it? Because I'm going to need a higher capital gains. Maybe it doesn't matter, because if you took it at 99 and let's say you're a year and a day at 43, right? It might have been worth it to take it at 99. Who knows? But depending on what your target was, you should feel comfortable getting out. So if your target was 100x, get out. It's okay. Maybe you lose 30%. Another thought process is that you hang out for the run, for the big boy run. You hang out till 2025, and then you see if this thing starts pumping. Because people get funny around elections. They like to, everyone feels kind of a little bit more. If Kamala wins, maybe not. If Trump wins, that would probably be better for crypto investors. And I think it would be something different than the current ebb and flow, because it's a new admin. You would hope that more money starts fluctuating in the economy, and then crypto should do much better. So for us, that's kind of how we want to hit it. I think if she were to win, it'd probably be more pay to play, a little bit more Wild West. You'd probably still experience people going after. Well, you might get taxed on unrealized gains. Ooh, nasty. I don't know if that would pass, but if it did, crippling. So yeah, you don't want any of that action. But let's say a 43x, right? So you put in your, your $100, right? So you've got just absolutely crushing it, even at 43x, even at 100x. You're killing it. So this would be a coin that more than likely probably would have hit your target. Now let's go to another coin. Let's go to one of my top investments, shall we? And this coin has done absolutely nothing. Let's go to a year, shall we? So, let's say you were one of those guys that, got it around the 5-ish cents area. This is where I kind of bought in. And then it goes up. You're feeling okay, starting to make a little move. Peaking out around, 13? You finally get a little, you're hoping 16, right? You got your 8, you want to see the 16. Right here, you're feeling comfortable. You're like, okay, it's doing what it's doing. We might get that quarter. And then, see ya, son. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, now it's right back where you bought in. Oh, now it's thinking about making all-time newer lows. What the Hedera. Thank you, Hedera. Love your tech. Unfortunately, you release a lot of coins onto the market, and you just cripple your investors. So, anywho, am I getting out of this project? No. Did I sell my coins? No. What do you do here? So, honestly, if you're in it for the 2025 bull run, you can buy more. More than likely, if you put X amount of money in and you decide to take X amount of money out, your capital gains is probably close to nothing because you didn't make anything on it. So let's say you're a flip-flopper and you look at YouTube and you're like, I really think this XRP's got potential. So XRP, most people are thinking 5 to 10 this bull cycle. So you're at 60 cents. Nothing too crazy there. H bar thought would be more like oh my goodness, anywhere from like 80 cents to $2, right? So the upside potential here would be nice, but with the mass amount of coins released, who knows? A lot of more people would have to really come in here. Or you would, you like the merger they had, you'd like to start seeing more stuff happen with the project that you like. Another thing is you might say, okay, well, I spread enough money, I put enough money in XRP, I put enough money in Hedera. Pith, I'm happy with that. Ondo, maybe I'll continue to ride Ondo because it hasn't really hit its use case yet, and you're hoping that, Ondo turns into like a quant. Not necessarily with similar use cases, but, you'd like to see this hit $100, which would be nice. So you continue to invest. Now, another option, I've said it before, but let's have some fun. So this is Crypto Rank, and in Crypto Rank, you can look at a coin, maybe you like say, got a little, and you can look at the capital funds and backers, baby. Let's say you're a Coinbase guy. Alright, Coinbase Ventures. Let's click on Coinbase Ventures. Let's see where Coinbase Ventures maybe hit the home run or drop the ball. So they have 403 investments. They're out of the States. Their top investment was FTX. How well did that work out? So, crazy dog. Anyway, you can go through and see, let's look at what's been raised. So that didn't work out too well. Yuga Labs, they put 450 mil into that. So 300, there you go. Solid project, digging it. Coins, don't know too much about that one. Wormhole, lost my ass on this, but still, I'm positive on it. This would be a good coin to hit now because it's absolutely tanked. Oh, let's see. Oh, they're not going to show a chart here. No chart. So let's go back. Keep it going. Aptos, 200. Starting to see a little bit of love here. Layer 0. So you can kind of go through and look at projects that, they've banked, how much dough they've, cranked into it. Pick another coin. Pick any coin you want, any coin you like that's fairly new, and you're probably going to see who invested in it. IO.net. Who invested in that? Multicoin Capital, Delphi Ventures, Amico Brands. Let's go to Multicoin Capital. Their top investment? Oh, shocker. Aptos, Solana. Are you seeing the picture here? Are you starting to see where, most of the venture capital money is going? And you can go raise. Shocker. But, here we go. It looks kind of similar. Solana, Wormhole, Aptos. And you can continue to go on. Some of these might be bots, some of them might be interesting. You don't know. But if you're an entire investment corporation, it's interesting to see where your money's going. And it's kind of neat that we have the option to look up where that money is going. Let's check. I mean, here's tier 1, some tier 2s. Is it Animoco Brands? So they're out of Hong Kong. Their top investments, Forte, geez. Yuga Labs making another appearance. Interesting. Let's go to Raise again. Universal Healthcare looks interesting. Layer 0. Just cranking money into some of these. China. Okay. Who's OKX? What's your top investment? Layer 0, Portal, and Unstoppable. Now, it's not to say that these investments are going to rock the world or make you tons of cash or anything at all. But it is interesting to see what they're dumping their money in. And to see what they think, is going to be an investment for them. So you can listen to a lot of people on YouTube like myself, and you can figure out the coins that we're talking shit about, or you can look at tier 1. These are tier 2. Let's just search tier. Let's see what we can play with. Investment focus, artificial intelligence, developer tools. But you get the picture, man. It's a rabbit hole. Play around with the rabbit hole. See if you dig it. Let's go back a bit. But I think I always like seeing big monies going. There's an old saying like broke people never really gave me a job. Follow the big money, it always helps. See where it's going, see what type of play, comes out of that. But that's a neat little thing. And you could always, I guess if you were on CoinMarketCap, you can go cryptocurrencies up. I did that a little bit too quick. I don't know, trending, sometimes you don't get the best on trending. I would probably go categories. And then I would take categories and I would go market cap. And then I would probably get a general idea of some of these top market cap folks, what they might be looking at. You know what I mean? Similar to what, there's Coinbase Ventures, Pantera Capital, blah, blah, blah. But what, Almato, there, and then, so there's some of the cheaper coins they're looking at. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Rainmaker Games, that'll probably hit late in the bull run, but, go down your own rabbit hole, play around, find what makes the most sense to you is investing in, and then before you go put money into that coin, search YouTube, search a couple places, see what they're saying about it. Is it bust? Does it make sense? Are there things that don't make sense? When you look at a coin, can you see the faces of the people that are behind the project? That's another thing too. But that's kind of what I would do. If you're just, like I said, man, it's now's the time almost to do absolutely nothing. Just kick back, continue to accumulate, and then look at opportunities that, you know, while other people are like, oh my God, it's going down, look at opportunities to jump in. Do just the opposite. Let's go back to OBS. Super tiny mode. And we're going to wrap this up. But I guess the takeaway now is like, if you've invested in crypto, you already know what you're getting into. If you have not invested in crypto, you're going to get into a situation where your coin's going to spike, it's going to tank, it's going to go down. You ought to look at the Bitcoin cycle. You ought to look at trends that are hot this cycle. So AI was a beginning trend that was hot this cycle. Right now it's kind of, I would say, tokenized assets, as well as you start to see the banking, since that XRP thing's kind of ending, you're seeing more of a focus on that. But a lot of the coins that you like, dig a little deeper into them. Are they pairing up with another company, another coin? Is there a merger? Who's using this technology? So that's the other thing you want to look at. You always hear like, this coin's going to make millions and quadrillions of dollars. Well, what's the use case? Does it make sense in a real world? Who's actually using it? Does it get adopted? So there's a lot of things out there that might be the best in the world, but if it's not adopted, etc. Look at Microsoft, Apple. Microsoft got adopted. Apple's kind of on the sidelines. Is one better than the other? Who knows? But adoption is kind of, what you want, where you think your coins are going to go. And then other than that, it's, you do have to have that forget about it mentality. So once you put the money in, take it out, let it go. If you have a site where you set your profits, you could do that. So you could already set up your sells. As it hits your targets, certain amounts go out, and then you continue to take profit on that, and then you execute your plan. And that's pretty much what it is. It's a market where the little guy can still win, and the little guy can still get smoked, but he doesn't have to invest. You don't need an account with 50 grand in it. You can start off little and then continue to build, which is kind of neat. It's going to take a lot longer. The more money you put in, the better off you're going to be if you put in solid projects. You might get lucky here and there. Like, I don't play memes. Some people like memes. If you catch a project super early and stick with it and it just blows up, like a Caspa, for instance, if you got in that several years ago, you'd be loving life. Just things like that. It's out there. It's a viable way to make or help out with certain things. It's a neat way to compound, where you can outpace, the stock market. And other than that, you just, relax. That was the title of the video, man. Carry on and relax. Have a wonderful weekend.